Hello again for this week's episode of This Week in Keyboards. On This Week in Keyboards, there are plenty of exciting sets and products out this week I'd love to cover. Let's start off with some new products out in the community. Over at mechanicalkeyboards.com, the Ducky Pocket is now available. Hurrah! I just love the idea of this little thing. It has a battery, works as a numpad, and it works as a calculator. It has RGB underglow per key, the display is backlit, and it includes double-shot PBT keycaps. The prices are either $69 or $74, with a more expensive one being for the MX speed switches. I kind of wish that there was an option for the silent switches, but maybe we'll get those in the future. Also, mechanicalkeyboards.com, the Vortex Core has arrived. It's a 40% keyboard by Vortex for $121 or $125 depending on your switch preference. It includes die-subbed keycaps and a CNC'd aluminum case, and that's pretty cheap comparing it to some of the other 40% out there, especially when this one's ready to go right out of the box. Moving on, the folks over at HiddenLabs, who are well known for their War Betrayal artisans, have sold out of their Thermochromatic keycaps, which seem pretty cool. Basically, the keycaps change color as heat is applied, like when you're typing. And recently, they've also partnered with the guys over at Control Alt, so I wonder what else this collab will be working on in the near future. Over on Keycap, Hasu has begun the 8th round of his Alps 64 PCB. It's a great option if you're looking for a 60% Alps keyboard to build. It does support quite the plethora of layouts, and it's pretty nice and simple overall. Shipped to the US, it is $52 for a single PCB. Also on Keycap, Leandrin has opened up the raffle for the Fjell keyboard with only 50 winners. I hope one of them will be me because that's an absolutely beautiful case. It has an option of a brass or stainless steel weight insert for $250, and it's only $38 for an additional brass plate. After those prices, you have shipping and PayPal fees. It's quite the looker, and if it interests you, maybe you should sign up for the raffle as well. Moving on to Keycap news. GMK has been confirmed to be moving to Massdrop this February. It's a pretty cool set that has some hype for some time. I'm going to be keeping my eye out on it, and I really like the colorway, so I'm probably going to be going for it. Moving on, Originative has announced they are running SA Hyperfuse, SA Penumbra, and now have started to sell their GMK Originative kit with their Magenta mod. Their Originative kit also has a nice looking cyrillic option if you're into that. There's a lot of hype, especially with the SA Hyperfuse and the SA Penumbra. So the question is, when is GMK Penumbra? I think that's what a lot of people are really praying for now. And moving on, finally, there are two interest checks that caught my eye this week. The first was DSA Run, which is a set inspired by the Adidas NMD series. It has an alright color palette, and I do like the inclusion of the Japanese keys. Curious to see how the set will evolve over time and see what compatibilities will be added. The next one was the very visually striking GMK Black Lotus, which looks to me awesome. It actually kind of reminds me of a bit of the old DCS Bro set with that deep purple and black. I'm definitely a fan of this, and I'll be watching really closely to see where it ends up. And for now, that's it for This Week in Keyboards. If you're interested in other keyboard content, feel free to check out my other videos. I also do a weekly podcast on Twitch with my co-hosts, and I just want to say next week's episode will be pretty exciting. We'll be having 3 guests who will be doing a race to see who can hand wire a keyboard the fastest. We hope you can tune in. Thanks, everyone.